advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
I think the way we're so attached to our phones is going to lead to us being attached to some electronic thing that we wind up accepting in our body.
No, listen,
and it's going to change what we are.
Like some robot shit, honestly?
Yeah, legitimately. Like some kind of cyborg shit.
Right now, if our phones stop now, we would start fighting for some reason. Before we figure this shit out, my phone started now, we would some reason find a fight.
We're so distracted by phones. But I think the thing about phones is you accept the fact that everybody has one. You accept the fact you always have it on you. So it might as well be a part of your body. It's just not connected. And one day it will be.
I was talking about 6G earlier, which is around 2030. I would say that by then, definitely the smartphone as we know it today will not anymore be the usual kind of the most common interface. Wow. Many of these things will be built directly into our bodies.
Is it that much of a stretch that tomorrow's phone will be embedded in your body? We've already got technology built into our watches, shirts and shoes. While having a phone implanted into your head, hand, or arm may sound like science fiction, it's really just the next logical step.
The cell phone has been the most significant agent for change in human life since the alphabet.
We had a story that in 2025, cell phones would be implanted at birth. And if you called somebody and they didn't answer, you would know they had died.
It will be physically integrated into our body. In fact, we kind of see it already with people who wear these things in their ears. Definitely look like Uhuru from Star Trek when you wear the Bluetooth earpiece.
If we could combine a brain-computer interface with augmented reality, implant them into our eyes and brain, and wirelessly connect them to a computer, we would have the magic done. We would have a smartphone integrated into our head.
This is the mark of the beast.
Tool of the next century, and that would be the computer chip.
Okay, so the computer
tools, glasses are tools.
Sure, but all of these are external. The computer should be in you, and that's what frightens me.
Well,
See,
it could be in you, or it could be wherever you wanted it to be. And it would allow you to make telephone calls without having a cell phone, allow you to surf the web without having a monitor.
Well, show me how. So if I had a chip embedded in my head, I could make a telephone call by
you could just start talking.
Call mom.
Yeah.
And mom would be, and I could talk to her.
Just say, "Hello, mom."
And I wouldn't have a phone or anything.
No. And so you'd have to have some body language so people would know what you were doing. Let's say you're standing at the American Airlines terminal.
Yeah.
And you're calling the Advantage desk and saying, "I've missed my flight. Do you have any seats at 10 o'clock?"
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you're standing there saying that, somebody's going to look at you like you're one of these crazy...
But not if everybody had the fish. They'd all know what was going on.
Well, but you would do this.
Right. You go there with a little phone.
This means I'm not just talking to myself, I'm talking on the phone.
What do you think phones are going to look like in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and beyond just what they're going to look like? What do you think they're going to do?
Well, back to what's good technology. You shouldn't even know it's there. The cell phone, I think, is going to evolve into the functionality. That's really what's important, isn't it? And so the talking part, well, the phone ought to really be, maybe start out being in your ear. And ultimately, the talking part of the cell phone is going to be embedded in the skin behind your ear or someplace, and you won't even know it's there, and you want to make a phone call, and you say, "Computer, get Tom on the phone." And the computer will say, "Which Tom do you want, the one in Chicago or the one in New York?" "Well, Chicago." And the next thing you know, I'm talking to Tom. That's that part. But the other things that are important in connecting you to the rest of the world, and there are so many things that are going to be done. The first revolution was the ability to talk and to text. The second revolution and the third and the fourth have yet to happen, but they are just starting to happen now.
Will you call me? Sorry? Will you call me? You mean telephone me? Yes. Where? Now. But this is right here. This is why I wanted to have lunch. You just phone me? Now? Bethany speaking. Hello. Are you phoning for Bethany? Yes. What are you doing? This is Bethany. Can you hear me? Well, you're right in front of me. But can you hear me down the phone? Oh my gosh. This is me. On the phone, I had it implanted. My hand is the phone. I can walk and talk because I'm on the phone inside my hand. I am the phone. This is what phones are going to be from now on. I have integrated. Thank you for your call.